All right, today on r/iamverysmart, we have nice maths dweeb, assuming you are using the mean average, as it is the most unbiased. The overall would be 99.8, unless you are using the mode in which it would be 100. However, I assume this is not the case and you are just American. Or he could have just rounded. I don't know why you're getting so pressed. Because, my good sir, maths must be respected, just as grammar, spelling, and manners are. To neglect them is to acknowledge that you are below the seemingly average human comprehension. He could have rounded 99.8, yes. However, I do not think it was that much effort to press at least 2 extra buttons. Thank you very. He didn't press 2 extra buttons. He pushed 1. There would only be 1 extra button press because 99 point, that's 4 button presses, and 100 is 3 button presses. So I think your math might be wrong. I don't know, just maybe. Oh, geez. During a recent conversation with my mother, I endeavored to elucidate the fallacy of meritocracy, emphasizing that the attainment of success in life cannot be solely attributed to diligence and industriousness. While acknowledging the undeniable work ethic displayed by prosperous individuals, I asserted that their elevated social standing is largely influenced by fortuitous alliances and favorable circumstances. It's not the grades you make, it's the hands you shake. Regrettably, my mother dismissed my viewpoint, adamantly asserting that diligence alone is the determining factor in achieving triumph. There appears to be a prevailing trend of indoctrination within our society wherein individuals are led to believe that the acquisition of wealth by billionaires is solely attributable. I've been pronouncing all these other words so damn correctly, and that's the one that I stumbled on, to their unwavering dedication and toil, while questioning such circumstances is unjustly categorized as a manifestation of personal envy. I mean, dude kind of got a point, but like he could have said them like in easier words, like, I did. He took like a minute and a half to say what I basically said in like 3 seconds. I regret that some of the women who could break my heart are women who can't sustain or initiate a conversation on black holes, Marxism, behavioral economics, criminology, smart agriculture as opposed to not smart agriculture, literary criticism, number theory, Poisson distribution, etc. What a wasted youth! Damn these young women who don't want to talk about numbers and sociological ideologies with me. Damn them and their phones and their TikTok and their Kardashians and what have you. Damn the shallows. People? The majority of people have no interest in thinking and no ability to do so. They have no capacity to make sound judgments, and there is no continuing, ongoing, or routine internal dialogue regarding sensory input and the meaning, possibility, or implication and consequence of observed phenomena beyond a need to discover and to confirm to and to appear to be participating in the consensus that has been presented as substitute for their own gigantic and fatal and terminal interior deficit, silence, and self-neglect. That was one gigantic freaking sentence, dude. What the hell? People don't think. People also don't use punctuation. The people cannot wake up. They have not the mental, moral, or emotional facilities for doing so. Can we regard them as capital human? Are they not just so much dross and destructive filth contaminating the planet with their passive consent to genocide and atrocities? Really hard to read. They are the creators of the hell that is sweeping across the earth. It is the people, the sub-human, soulless zombies everywhere, facilitating and enabling and welcoming every horror that the bloodlust of the demented, psychotic, rapist elite contrives. We need to look at the people, the proto-people who are everywhere and killing all of life on Earth. It is they who are making all this real. Somebody needs to have a glass of milk and go nap, I think. Also learn how to use periods. Commenters suggest that it's impossible not to be admitted to an extremely selective summer program due to their high IQ. No offers or rejections were sent out. That one dude who posted he got an offer is a liar. They moved their deadlines. We should be getting offers soon, all 3 rounds at the same time. Not true, I got mine, and so did another friend who applied. When did you receive the mail? That's impossible. I didn't get mine. You are where not all get offers, right? My IQ's in the top 0.001%. It's impossible I didn't get an offer. I think it might be possible you didn't get an offer. Sometimes you're not as good as you think you are. I know. Sucks. I'm about to quit Python. It's been 7 days. I'm learning Python, and I find it quite hard. My IQ is 126, and I know I'm a genius. I'm pretty sure genius IQ start at like 140 something. However, coding's still a challenge to me. Should I quit or persevere? Well, here's the thing about that. I'm not going to go too far down this rabbit hole, but this opens the door for an interesting thing. You see, first off, I mentioned something about the whole genius IQ starts at IQ test it is what it is. It's a number. It doesn't necessarily mean how smart you really are or not. It's just a representative number of something. It's a barometer. It doesn't mean that you can pick up any and all tasks immediately. A lot of people suffer from this sort of mindset here. A lot of young people who were told that they would be doctors and lawyers and grew up to be YouTubers, okay? Just because something's hard and you don't get it in a week doesn't mean that you're a failure, that it's too hard or whatever. It may not be for you, or you may have to put longer than a week into it. But just because something comes easy to you, or maybe it's your pride talking and you're thinking, well, I haven't done it, so I'm mad and I'm not going to do it anymore. Well, then, okay, don't do it, because if you're doing it for pride, you need to do it because you want to do it or because it's going to open a door for you. Don't just do it so you can go up to all your programmer friends and be like, ooh, I code in Python. Don't do it for that reason. Do it because you want to do it, not because it makes you seem more interesting. Agreed. This is my most frequent reaction to performative outrage. I have a statistics degree, practicing the pathos side of reasoning used in the humanities. Emotion argumentation is ridiculous to point of parody, begging for satire. We cannot tell what's real or comedy any longer. I don't have any idea what the hell you're saying. You're just using big words. Does feeding infants tea increase their IQ? Oh my God. I've been drinking tea since the age of 2. I'm glad that you remember that. And I'm the smartest person I know of. I'm the smartest person I know of. Just ask me. I believe the caffeine in tea increases a baby's brain activity and gets the synapses firing. This makes them smarter and more intelligent. That's not how that... I don't have any sources to prove it. No, you don't. But maybe some scientists could study this. When you are a baby, your brain is far more malleable than as an adult. So feeding babies tea and coffee could be a way to make babies smarter. I don't have kids, and I am not a kid-trained person. But do not give your tiny baby that can't even form words yet caffeine. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a drug. It's a low-tier drug, but it's still a drug. It gets the baby synapses firing, yes. That don't make them smarter. That ain't how that works. The fulfillment of my dopamine receptors finds no equal to the profound satisfaction emanating from the consumption and introspection of striking specimens of philosophical literature. Oh, Edmund Husserl's phenomenology of habituality and habitus. You've rocked my bloody world, blah, 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 blah. You're just saying words, dude. You're just saying words. You Googled that. Intelligence. I can name all of the presidents backwards. I can name all current U.S. Supreme Court justices, all retired and living Supreme Court justices, plus a good number, not all, but a good number of Supreme Court justices from history. I can name all the Super Bowl winners backwards. I can name all the British prime ministers from WW2 to today. I watch Jeopardy! WWT Bam, Chase Split Second, and Tug of Words. I am a knowledge information sponge. Look, memory and intelligence is a different thing. I'm pretty sure I could still name off all 151 original Pokemon in order, okay? I mean, that's not the flex you think it is, guy. She's the kind of person whom, if I explain the matter-energy equivalency proof, she would be like, well, I know what let's do, Einstein. Let's don't do that. Let's have a conversation that everybody can take part in, okay? Harvard graduate, PhD IQ of 138, Stanford Binet, sex pundit, cunning linguist, free-thinking alpha male and lone wolf. Okay, right there, oxymoron. You're not a free-thinking alpha male because alpha male is a term you were told, and you're not. You're doing what somebody else told you, so that doesn't make you free-thinking. Likely hotter than you and definitely smarter. Debate me, I'm ready. Okay, hard ass, here you go. 5 paragraphs, cite your sources. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I'm not reading any more of these because they're pissing me off, but hopefully you had a good time. Thank you very much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Come back next time, and we'll do something else here. Until then, bye.